Hey, happy Saturday. God, I can't believe it's Saturday. I had the most terrifying dream right before I woke up this morning. I hate backing out of here. You can't see a damn thing. And people don't stop. They just as soon knock the back end off your car and they'll walk right behind you, and it just sucks. There's this one, I think Friendly Center is the worst. If you've ever driven around Greensboro, Friendly Center, it's called Friendly. The people in the parking lots are not very friendly. They kill you. You get in their way and they just become infuriated. It's all these Mary Kay sales lady, soccer mom looking women with their little chopped hair, and they will just kick the shit out of you if you get in their way. They have all this repressed anger for some reason. Like, what are y'all so mad about all the time? You look like you're ready to screech at somebody every second of your life. I don't know. Am I in the way? I don't know what's going on. Yes, I had a horrible dream. And I'm not really one to have bad dreams. It's kind of rare. I really don't have bad dreams too frequently. But this was awful. It's like my worst nightmare. Well, not my worst, but it was pretty bad. I don't know how it started. I just know how it ended and when I woke up. I can't see. What are you waiting for? Exactly. I don't know what they're waiting for either. Just go. They're just sitting there blocking like everything. I'm just gonna hope for the best. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why she's sitting there either. It's kind of weird. It's just a lady just sitting back there. No, not my problem anymore because I'm out. So I don't know how the dream started, but this is what woke me up. Just like, oh shit! I had this dream that I was at Carowinds, and I was up on the platform for the Fury. You know, that horrifying fucking thing that I am not ever going to get on. That roller coaster that goes 325 feet up in the air? No, thank you. No. So I'm on the platform there with some lady, and she was like a newscaster or something, and she was doing this interview, you know, talking to people about the ride, and she was talking to me. And she said, you know, hop up on there and take a look at the car, you know, the little thing that you get on. And there were other people already strapped in, like it was getting ready to go. She said, oh, get up in there and just take a look at it. And so I, like a dumbass, I get up on it and I'm looking like stepping over people and look, yeah, it's nice. And then it starts moving and it takes off really fast. And I start screaming like, I'm not strapped in. And that bitch, that broadcaster bitch is like, have fun. And that's when I woke up. I was like, oh shit, I'm gonna die. Can you imagine being on that car and not being fastened in and going 325 feet up in the air? And you're not fastened into anything? Holy hell, that is just, No. That's what woke me up. I woke up just about ready to hyperventilate. And that bitch just, have fun! I'm gonna kill you if I don't die first. So that's what woke me up this morning bright and early. It was not great. Okay, I just had to go to Walmart. I didn't want to go to Walmart. Nobody ever wants to go to Walmart. I don't know, maybe they do. I've never been sitting at home and just thought, you know, I don't have anything to do. I know. Let's go to Walmart. I don't need anything. Let's just go there. No, I subject myself to Walmart for various reasons, but typically I'm not very happy to be there. But I had to go because I needed a C battery. I have this little sweater shaver. You ever notice how it's just a series of events that lead you to go into Walmart? It's just like a chain of events. I have this sweater, the sweater I wore in the video I did with the insoles, you know. It's a genuine vintage 80s cardigan. I found it at Goodwill a while back. I've had it for a while. I would keep it, except the sleeves are too short, and sleeves that are a bit too short drive me absolutely insane. My mom always told me when I was growing up I have monkey arms. She was constantly making observations about me. You know, my head's too big. My dad said my nose is too big. My mom said I was always going to be big and beefy, and she also told me I had monkey arms, and she said my toes looked weird. Like, is there anything about me that doesn't look dumb or out of proportion, or is there anything about me? So she always told me I had monkey arms. You got big old long monkey arms. Your arms are too long for your body. And I guess my arms are a bit long. They kind of are, I suppose. Yeah, they've been that way. Well, I guess it's puberty. I don't know if they were like that when I was a kid, but my arms are a bit longer, I guess, than they should be. So a lot of shirts, the sleeves are too short. I always have to check the length of the sleeves because a lot of times they're just too short. And that's the case with that cardigan. Anyway, I looked it up on eBay. I looked up the brand name, and it was like knitwear or something like that. And there was one on there that sold for almost $50. So I thought, hell yeah. I'm going to put it on there for $50 with free shipping. It's a cool cardigan, but the sleeves the sleeves are just too short. And it's acrylic. It's that 80s acrylic that has that vague scratchiness to it, and I don't like the way it feels. So it's very vibrant, though. The colors are really pretty. So anyway, it has a little bit of pilling on it. You know, it gets like that acrylic gets this little pills on it, you know, the little fuzz balls attached to it. And I have a vintage Windmere sweater shaver that I've had forever. It's also from the 80s. Works great. I have bought sweater shavers since then that didn't work anywhere near as well as that one. And it's still going, and it takes 1C battery, and it works like a champ. But if you have an item like that you don't use very often, you don't want to leave the battery in it because the battery can corrode and mess up, you know, the inside. So the battery housing can get all gross, and it can ruin the device. So I have this 1C battery. It was like a Dollar Tree battery that I kept. We have this big plastic bucket. We call it the battery bucket. That's where all the batteries are. That battery has been in the battery bucket for several years. The same one. I've been using the same one for years. We don't really use C batteries for anything else. So I went to get it out. I thought, well, I'm going to grab the sweater shaver and get all the little pills off the sweater. I enjoy doing that anyway. It's kind of nice. It's fun doing that. So I went and got the battery bucket, and my battery was not in there. So I knew who had it. I knew who had taken it. If anybody took it, if it's tape or batteries, my younger son has it. He's always using batteries and tape for stuff. I don't know what goes on, but yeah. So I went to my son. I said, where's my battery? My sweater shaver battery. He said, your what? My sweater shaver battery, the C battery in there that I use for my sweater shaver. Where is it? Oh, I had to put it in my Nerf gun. Well, can I borrow it? Why do you need to borrow it? Because I need to use my sweater shaver and you took my battery. Oh, well, let me go find it. Here's the problem. His closet up in his room, it's like a black hole of Nerf guns. That you go in there, I don't even know how many are in the bottom of his closet. They are piled up 4 feet high in his closet. He's got a freaking plastic arsenal in there. So he's in there rattling around and banging around and pulling guns out. It looks like a Nerf avalanche on his floor. He couldn't find it. He said, Mom, I don't know where it is. How do you not know? He pulled them all out. It's not in there. I don't know. I think a kid down the street has it. I don't know if he traded it or let the kid borrow it. I don't know. So that was my only battery. So I had to go out and I splurged, man. I got Duracell. I was at Walmart. I didn't see any cheaper ones. I looked for Rayovac or something, but all they had were like that. So these do you know how much it is for 4C batteries? This right here, minus tax, $9.37 for 4C batteries. With tax, you're looking at almost $10 for 4. My God. Yeah, so anyway, I have my batteries now. At least I will have a battery for my sweater shaver. And yeah, I've been stocking up on stuff. I've stocked up on some other types of batteries like AA's and AAA's and D's and stuff like that. Because we go through those, not super fast, but we do go through them. So I had to go get a battery. I've been dealing with a headache all day too. and I'm vaguely irritated. My younger son has a friend over right now, and they like to make videos. They have these puppets and these different plushies, and they make these videos where they act out these stories, which I think is creative as hell. I think it's wonderful, and I encourage it. The only problem is they get really loud when they do it, and they totally trash the downstairs of my house. The only rule is they have to clean up everything, you know, when they're done. I'm not cleaning up any of it. I clean up with a trash bag. You don't want me cleaning up after you. I clean up really, really thoroughly, and it all goes to Goodwill. If I have to clean it up, that's where it goes. The only problem is his friend doesn't really do any cleaning up, and my son has to do it all. But I said, well, that's too bad. He's your friend. Y'all made the mess. Ultimately, you are responsible for cleaning it up. So now I'm headed to Wendy's. I have to get food for his friend. Didn't want anything. His friend like never eats. It's crazy. He never wants anything to eat. This kid never eats. It's crazy. But that's, I mean, I offered. I said, I'm going to go to Wendy's. Do y'all want anything? And he said, no, thank you. He's very nice. He's very polite. No, thank you. So my older son wants a Dave's Double with no mayonnaise and no onions. My younger son wants 20 spicy chicken nuggets. Now, this is the closest we come to going out to eat. I will go somewhere like this, and I will get the food. I don't order drinks. We have drinks at home. I normally don't get fries. If I do, it's just one small thing of fries. I will just get the entree. They call it the entree. It sounds so fancy. It's fancy. Get an entree here at Wendy's. Dave's Double. You have to rehearse your order. I do. Dave's Double. No mayonnaise, no pickle. No mayonnaise, no onions. That Dave's Double actually is delicious. I tell you what, it's big though. It's a big burger. It's too big for me. My favorite thing at Wendy's is the junior bacon cheeseburger. And to me, it's the right size. It's because it seems like a lot of these places have these gigantic burgers. Like, who is eating these things? They're as big as your head. My God. And then you get fries with that and a drink and an apple pie or whatever the hell. And how are you eating all that? I don't know. I can't eat like that. I'm going to tell you what I did yesterday. I'm not even ashamed. You know what I had for dinner last night? Right across the street over here is Lidl. And that is how it's pronounced here in the USA. Do not come at me. That is how it is pronounced here. Across the street at Lidl, they have these apple pie snaps. They're from Stouffer's or Stouffer's or whatever it is. They're like ginger snaps, but they're apple pie snaps. Honey, I ate the whole damn bag. That was my dinner last night. A whole bag of apple pie snaps, and I am not even sorry. Oh my God, they are so good. They also have some that are like pumpkin flavor or whatever, but I don't really care for that. But the apple pie snaps, woo! And they don't just have them at Lidl. You can find them elsewhere, like in grocery stores and stuff. It's like a seasonal thing. They don't have it all the time. Oh man, if you like apple pie or anything with an apple flavor, you have got to try the Stouffer's or Stouffer's apple pie snaps. They come in a brown bag, and at Lidl they were like $2.49. Oh my God, you will not be able to stop eating them. They're not super sweet. They're not a super sweet cookie, and they're kind of hard like a ginger snap. I think they have molasses in them or something. Oh my Lord, I can't buy any more of those. I can't. Oh my God. My younger son didn't like them. He tried one, and my older son didn't want any, so I had the whole bag to myself, and I took full advantage. I ate the whole bag. I have no regrets either. That was a wonderful dinner. It was a great dinner. Yes, apple pie snaps. You got to try them. I always get behind that one person will get in line and like they don't know what they want. I know what I want. What are you ordering up there? They're ordering one of everything. I see on the sign up there they have new home style French toast sticks. Well, doesn't that sound great? Actually kind of does. I love French toast. I haven't had any in ages, but it's good. So, yeah, I don't order a bunch of other stuff. I don't get drinks. I don't get fries, you know, and I take it home and we eat it. We don't go out to eat. The only time we go out to eat is when my dad comes for a visit, which he doesn't do too much anymore. He's 82, and I think he's getting to the point where he just is not up to a lot of long distance driving anymore so much. He likes to go to a cafeteria style place though. He is not one for a sit down restaurant. I mean, he'll do it because my stepmom likes to go to, you know, like a regular restaurant, and they'll go. There's some place near them that they go to sometimes. But he really likes a cafeteria style restaurant because my dad doesn't eat much meat. He never has. He really eats more vegetables and breads and things like that. That's just how he's always been. I mean, he eats meat, just not very often. And so he really likes the vegetables that they have at cafeteria style restaurants, like K&W Cafeteria. Personally, I think it tastes like ass. But he likes it, so when he comes to visit, we go out to eat at a cafeteria style place, and it just smells like tapioca in there, and you know, I don't know, it's just kind of sad for some reason. Like the one we go to, there's hardly ever anybody in there, and it has this eerie kind of depressing atmosphere. Like the ambiance in there is just like decline. It's just sad. Like I don't see this place staying open much longer. I mean, most of the cafeteria style restaurants around here have closed, and some of them have been closed for forever. The one we used to go to, J&S and High Point, they closed recently. They were there for over 40 years, but you know, High Point kind of built up around it, High Point, Jamestown, and there are a lot of other restaurant choices around there, and people just don't want to go to a cafeteria anymore. They'd rather go to the other restaurants in the area. So, but my dad loved J&S. He was very sad to hear that they had closed. So now we have to go to K&W, and I don't know, I can't tell a difference. To me, all the vegetables and stuff there are just kind of mushy, and they all kind of taste the same, and I don't don't like it. But I go and I order stuff, you know, and I, you know, it's okay. It's not my favorite, but my dad likes it, so that's what we do. If I didn't do that, we would never go out to eat. Every once in a blue moon, the Wicked Witch, sorry, not the Wicked Witch, none of the Wicked Witches, Glinda the Good Witch and I will meet up somewhere for lunch or dinner, or something like Black Powder Smokehouse in Jamestown, or somewhere like that. You know, we'll do that, but other than that, we don't really ever go out to eat. I don't know. It's just not something we do. Well, those French toast sticks look good. Look at this. Let's see if I can't see if you can see it or not, but there's a picture of it. New home style French toast sticks. Breakfast hours only. So don't come here at dinner time wanting your French toast sticks. They'll kick you in the nuts. Well, probably not, but they probably want to. Why do you want French toast sticks? It's not breakfast time. What are you ordering? My video cut off. I don't know if it's because my phone got hot or because it wants to do a software update. It keeps insisting that I need to do this software update immediately. I don't like being ordered around by my phone. Like, bitch, I pay too much for you to be telling me what to do. I'm still waiting. Still behind the same person. Oh, I also picked up a top coat while I was at Walmart. This right here, this Quick Dry, Nail Aid Quick Dry Glass Shine top coat. This stuff is great. I really like it. It dries really fast. It's very shiny, and it's very durable, and it's not very expensive. You can get this at Walmart for only $3.88. I'm sorry, 86 cents. $3.86. Oh, we're moving. Dave's Double, no mayonnaise, no onions, 20 spicy chicken nuggets, and that's it.
I've opened a Wendy's. Can you get more burger, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
Huh? Oh, they got chili. I like their chili. Baconator fries. Does anything look different? Not really. They've got hot honey. I keep seeing hot honey on menus around here. does that mean it's temperature hot or spicy hot? I'm assuming it's spicy hot. Yeah, well, it says it's spicy chicken, pepper jack cheese, hot honey, applewood smoked bacon, and crunchy dill chips. That's a hot honey chicken sandwich. Just the sandwich alone has 700 calories. God. Wow. They do not have vanilla Frosties right now, according to this menu. They have chocolate, but not vanilla. I would only want a chocolate Frosty anyway. I love to dip the fries in the chocolate Frosty. It tastes good. Don't knock it till you try it. Bacon and cheese potato, sour cream and chives, Baconator fries. I don't want anything. No, I don't think I do. They have a taco salad. The pretzel bacon pub is back. That is it's a burger with beer cheese sauce, Munster cheese, applewood smoked bacon, crispy fried onions, pickles, smoky honey mustard, and a pretzel bun. And it looks like it's this tall. You'd have to unhinge your jaw like a snake eating an egg to take a bite of that thing properly. And they've paired it with Fanta grape. I don't know that the bouquet of the Fanta grape is really compatible with the bourbon bacon, but what do I know? Dave's triple. You could get a Dave's triple. Like triple bypass. Yeah, 3 slabs of meat and two or three slabs of cheese, a bunch of other shit. The Dave's triple is 1,160 calories just for the burger. My God. I'm still waiting. Got my money ready. Do you deal with anxiety to where you over prepare for everything? I always have to have my wallet like right here. I don't need.
Wait, what can I get for you?
Yes, I would like a Dave's double with no mayonnaise and no onions and 20 spicy chicken nuggets. That's it.
Dave's double, no pickle, no onion, and then choose some pieces, basically.
For the Dave's double, I need that to be no mayonnaise and no onions.
Oh, sorry about that.
That's okay.
And you said 2 10 pieces?
Yes.
2 10 spicy pieces?
Yes.
Alright. What's the sauce for that?
Oh, I don't need any sauce.
Alright, will that be on?
That will be it.
Alright. So the 1523, that's it.
Thank you. $15.23 for that. Wow. That's crazy. That's crazy. I don't like the spicy nuggets. I'm not a big fan of spicy nuggets. Look, I have to have the card out. Like I'm just like this. Like I don't want to make anybody wait. My grandmother was like that. My mother's mom. She was so high strung. Oh my God. She was like a little chihuahua. I mean, she was just all the time. Whenever somebody was coming to pick her up, my grandmother never drove. She didn't drive. She never did. A lot of women from her generation didn't. She was born in 1910. She didn't drive, so somebody had to take her. You know, my grandfather, you know, would drive them everywhere, but after, you know, he could no longer drive, you know, other people had to get her, you know, take her places. If she was waiting for somebody to come pick her up, she would stand at the kitchen table where she could look out the window with her purse on her arm. Yes, thank you. She would stand there with her purse on her arm, just like staring out the window, looking in the driveway. And as soon as she saw your car, she'd go hoofing out there like that. She didn't want to make you wait for a second. She was always just, she'd be ready an hour before you got there. She'd be standing there looking out the window. Thank you. Okay. She'd be standing there for an hour before you were supposed to arrive, just looking out the window with, she'd have her purse on the table, like the strap over her arm, just resting on the table, just staring out the window, because she was so terrified that you might get there before she was, you know, before she expected you, and she might have to wait for you might have to wait for her to come out. She didn't want to make anybody wait. She was always so nervous. She was a very nervous person, you know. She couldn't be still, just moving all the time. Thank you. You too, thank you. Woo! That's heavy. That's heavy. All right. Okay, we got the food. Now I'm gonna go home. Tonight, I have an idea for the video tonight. There's pond country. It's a pond country van. Look it. You could have a pond installed at your house. That'd be fun. Boop has decided that she likes to try to find frogs at night. She'd love a pond in the backyard. One night several weeks ago, she saw a frog on the back of the house, like a little tree frog on the back of the house, and she couldn't reach it. She kept jumping up trying to get it, but she never got it. So now every night she goes back there looking for a frog, like she thinks she should have a frog back there every night. Like, Boop, you are not owed a frog. There's not going to automatically be a frog. She looks for a frog every night. She will go out there specifically to look for her frog. Like, Cat, you're crazy. What the hell was I saying? I have completely derailed my own conversation. High-strung people. I was talking about high-strung. I don't know. I'm very high-strung, and I have a brain like a squirrel. Oh, my video tonight. That's what I was talking about. Sorry. I'm going to do a video with the clicky-clacky little slug thingy. Oh, wait for these people. A little clicky-clacky slug, and I'm just going to ramble. I'm going to do a whispered ramble about my job at Eckerd's back when I used to work at the drugstore. Nothing interesting. I mean, it's just something to ramble about. So I'm just going to just ramble about my job at Eckerd's just to have something to say. So that's my video. That's probably going to be my video tonight, but I'm not going to be able to even start it until my son's friend leaves because they get so loud. Anyway, I'm going to stop at Dollar Tree right quick, and then I'm going to go home. But I hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Don't work too hard, and I'll see you again soon.